Welcome back, DoomTubers, to another video. Today I'm going to show you some pickups, but they really aren't pickups. I did some trading. I actually have kind of put a halt to buying games for now, because I'm really trying to save up some money so I can buy a 3DS. It's looking promising so far, but still not there yet. So I really haven't bought too many things. I did a couple of trades recently, one with a YouTuber and one from a guy on AtariAge. We just swapped a couple of Atari games. Not a big deal, a couple bucks in shipping, and I got a game I was looking for, and he got it when he was looking for it. So really just a simple trade, and then I did it, like I said, a trade with a YouTuber, and another trade for something completely non-gaming related, but it worked in my favor towards getting a 3DS, but I also didn't have to sacrifice completely something that I use. That it would be a Kindle. I love books, and I am a reader. I won't say avid because I really go in phases with books. Sometimes I read a lot, then sometimes I don't. And right now is one of those don't times. So I really just I had a Kindle Fire, and I've had it for about a year, and I just kind of decided, you know what, I really don't use this that much, but I still would like to keep a Kindle, so I threw it up on Facebook, and somebody was willing to trade their Kindle 3G for my Kindle Fire, and then they would also give me an amount of cash. So I did that, and I did end up with a 3G Kindle. The case I actually already had. This specific case, the case that came with it was purple, and I gave it to my wife because she has one just like this. I already loaded, my books and stuff on it too. So I mean, it's nice to have a Kindle still. But then I ended up with $50 cash too. So that's going towards my 3DS. So yeah, not gaming related, but like I said, I do like to read, and I am glad that I still have a Kindle. Okay, now the Atari trade that I made from AtariAge. I traded a guy my copy for the 7800 of Choplifter, which I haven't actually played yet because I haven't hooked up my 7800 yet because I still don't have the power supply. But I have it on the Sega Master System, which is actually also for sale. The system. I'm gonna hold on to the games until I sell the system, and then I'll probably sell the games too. Or if the person, whoever wants to buy the system, decides that they want the games too, then that'll be the way it goes. As far as the Sega Master System goes, I really just don't play it too much, and the games that I do want for the system are kind of pricey. So I've kind of decided that maybe down the road sometime I can look into it again, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. And I would play a 3DS right now if I had it. So I sent him Choplifter, and he sent me Stargate. For those of you who don't know, Stargate is also known as Defender 2. I'm not sure how the story goes, but my understanding is that it was called Stargate at first, and maybe they didn't sell as many because the name was Stargate, and people were confused. Defender fans didn't know that this was Defender 2, so they just changed the name to Defender 2. So it's known as the same thing. Like if you see Defender 2 cart, it's the same as this Stargate. He did he told me this beforehand. The top label's got some Scotch tape on it because it was peeling up and had been put on there crooked, but that wasn't a big deal to me, especially because the front label looks so good, and it doesn't affect the game at all. And primarily I collect games to play. I also want them to be in good shape, like the label's in good shape and stuff, because they are an investment, and it's very, bottom level for me. It is still an investment. I still, if ever I decided to sell my whole collection, I would want the ones that I have to be in tip top shape. So like I said, good shape, excellent game. Love Defender. If you like Defender, you will love Stargate because it's just a little bit better. Maybe it's a little bit harder even. I'm quite a bit better at Defender than I am at this. I've just put it in, for 15 minutes, a little bit ago, but it's still good. Okay, then the other trade that I did was with the YouTuber, and I just want to go ahead and get this out there. Even though, this is such a short, small pickups video, it's really just a trade video. Um, I just wanted to, give this YouTuber a shout out because he does amazing videos. It's one of the smaller channels here on YouTube, and those are really the kind of channels I really like. Smaller channels where the people are so willing to talk to you and stuff. And I've talked back and forth to this gentleman several times, and he's watched a ton of my videos and commented, and I watch as many of his videos as I can. His YouTube channel used to be called Alphaweltall1028. And that channel is still there, but he just uses that one for his Lego reviews and stuff that he does. And he's made a second channel for his gaming, video game stuff, and that is Alphaweltall1028. So, of course, I'll be sure to leave link to his channel in the description. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate this trade. And he left me a note saying that this is not a note. I think he's playing on Steven's trade that he sent me a while back. Said this is a note or something. I don't know. He says, Chance, thanks for doing this trade with me. This is an awesome SRPG, my favorite of all time. Hope you enjoy it. Love watching your random pickup vids and also your game reviews. Keep up the good work, and hopefully we can trade again in the future. He says, Alphaweltall1028. Thanks a lot, man, once again, for sending me this game. Now, let me give you a little story about this game for me. I bought this game on eBay about 6-8 months ago, something like that. I was very excited to get it. I bought it from a seller on eBay. Didn't have any other video games listed, just that one. And I was like, okay. It was like $7. Really great price. $7 shipped, maybe. No. $7 and it was like $10 shipped total. So I was excited. All right, got it. So I get it, and I crack open the case, and it's the wrong game in the case. The case is in great condition, the manual, everything's in good condition, but it's the wrong UMD in the case. Luckily, the UMD was still a game that I didn't have, and I kind of wanted, but I didn't want it as much as this one. And that is Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. And the game that I ended up getting instead of this one back about 8 months ago was Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, which was okay because I did want that game too. But now I have a loose copy of that game and an extra case for War of the Lions. And the one that Alphaweltall sent me was this Favorites one, which really I don't care about. But since I already had the original artwork, I went ahead and put the game in this case. There's only a few subtle differences. The one he sent me, came complete, with the manual and the UMD, and the background of this case is just white. This is the favorites version, which I'm assuming is the same as saying the greatest hits version. And then on the original version, it has this artwork in the background. So just, subtle difference, not a big deal. And then, of course, the UMD with the red greatest hits label on it. But, I really don't care that much. But since I already had the original artwork, I went ahead and threw it through the UMD in this case. And now I have this extra War of the Lions case. But very excited to play this. I absolutely love Tactics on the Game Boy Advance. I know this is a different game, a different story and all that, which is cool because, I've already played that one. I haven't beat it yet, but I have played it a lot. And from what I understand, this is the same as the PlayStation 1 game, pretty sure. Just kind of a revamped, re-upped version of this, of the PlayStation 1 game. So I'm very excited to get this, and I don't really need the PlayStation 1 version. I've heard that it sucks kind of because of the loading times, and if you have this one, you don't really need that one. So I think I'll just settle for this one. Now, the only Final Fantasy Tactics game I don't have, I think now, is Tactics A2. I believe it's on the DS. I'm not even sure what it's called. It's got a name that follows, like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2 something. So I need to find that one. Then I'll have a more or less complete collection. I won't have the PS1 game, but if this is the same game, I really don't need to worry about it. So yeah, that's it. That's all the pickups I have, but I do want to give a huge shout out to Alphaweltall1028 for doing this trade with me, and it's kind of a cool thing that maybe I'm going to start doing a little bit of. I'd really like to just give good big shout outs to some of the channels that I really enjoy, that are maybe smaller channels, just to just to help them out if I can. I mean, I really don't have that many subscribers. But if you are my subscriber and you're watching this and you're not subscribed to Alphaweltall1028, please do me a favor and at least go check out his videos and drop him a line, or subscribe to him. Do something. If you trust my opinion at all as one of my viewers, go check him out, because he's an awesome dude. And I think he's still got a subscriber contest going on. I'm not sure. Go check out both of his channels, Weltall1028 and Alphaweltall1028. He might still have a subscriber contest going on, so I could be wrong. I don't know. But go check him out anyway. And tell him Doomwave sent you and all that good stuff. So that's it. That's all the pickups. Like I said, I really don't have intentions of buying a lot of games coming up. I do plan on buying Pandora's Tower when it comes out on the 16th, I believe, of this month. But I've already pre-ordered and paid for some of that game. Not all of it yet. I think I still owe like $30, but I think it was only like less than 40 new, or maybe it was right at 40. I don't know. I still owe some money on Pandora's Tower, but I do plan on getting that. And who knows, when I go to get that, maybe I'll grab a couple more games at GameStop for cheap. If I find something cool. But other than that, I'm really kind of holding out for the 3DS. I really don't have a figure in mind that a goal. I really don't know how much money I have towards it, or how much I need still to go. What'll probably happen is I'll probably buy it online at some point, and who knows? Hope maybe I can find a used one. I just have a problem buying a used console like that. I don't know why. Just a newer generation console, I really don't want to buy a used one. I trust the older generation consoles for used a little bit more than I trust that. So I also really want to get a Vita and a Wii U, actually. I've kind of decided that for this coming generation that a Wii U might be first. Probably because of price, at least for now. I'm pretty sure that the Wii U is going to be tons more affordable than the PS4 or whatever name they come up with for the new Xbox. I've heard a couple names tossed around, but I don't know which one's the actual name. I've heard Durango tossed around, but who knows what it's actually going to be. But anyhow, for now, I guess I'll shut up. I have high hopes of buying hardware, and that's about it. So, thanks for watching, and yeah, don't look out for many more pickup videos until I get a 3DS, because unless I do some more small trades like this, that's probably going to be it. So, once again, I've said it probably 10 times now. Thanks for watching. Doomwaves out.